Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We are in for an especially difficult treat tonight, and that treat is Mutagen formula from the Green Goblin Scenario Pack, plus running interference also from the Green Goblin Scenario Pack. We are using leadership, which would normally be a huge boon, but the character options are kind of mixed. They all have their pluses and minuses. I went with She-Hulk. I'm going with She-Hulk because, well, I have fun playing her. We'll see if she's still fun after I get pummeled here one turn after another, but hopefully she pans out for me. I'm hoping she works, but if she doesn't work, I usually have a lot of fun trying to like dwindle down her health and then attack at the end. So hopefully Jennifer Walters' She-Hulk pays off for us. So I do believe we have to start with, yes, 2 encounter cards. So we're already looking at least 3 encounter cards for this next turn, possibly more, depending on the encounter cards revealed, because this is in Expert. So there's a lot of Surge cards, there's a lot of do another encounter card situations. Oh, I need to start with 2 threat in the main scheme also. So we're already behind on that, and then we have a Goblin Thrall in play as well. And he has Guard. So even if we switch over to She-Hulk, do our 2 damage to him, he still has 1 health left. So we have to find some way to get rid of that 1 health before we can damage Green Goblin at all. And I am hoping to damage him on this turn. I don't see myself avoiding this to the point that we avoid Mutagen Cloud. We're going to try, but there's a good chance that he schemes out. All my test games, he went to the 2nd level and like the 2nd or 3rd term at the latest. So we're going to try to avoid that, but with She-Hulk, there's only so much you can do with threat anyway. But we do have our allies to help with it, so it's kind of a mixed bag there. Let's just get right down to it. So we get to start with 6 cards. Here we go. Our 6 cards are Beat 'em Up would actually help quite a bit with Goblin Thrall. In fact, it would remove the 1 health he has left, so that's a great option. Enhanced Reflexes, Rapid Response, Assess the Situation. I like that. Rapid Response isn't really going to do anything for us. Neither is Strength in Numbers. So what I'm going to do... I do really want Rapid Response, though, when Hawkeye comes out. So I'm debating, do I want to keep it or do I want to let it go? I'm already going to draw 1 card because I'm getting rid of Strength in Numbers. Enhanced Reflexes isn't going to do that much, but what I want to use it for is for some of the running interference cards that require an energy resource, so hopefully I can use that. And definitely this and this. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna draw 1 card and keep the Power of Leadership. That was the one I'm kind of on the fence about. You know what? No, we're gonna get a Rapid Response. We're gonna draw 2 cards. Of course, I got Hawkeye anyway. In fact, he was the very next card. If I had drawn it, I would have been perfectly happy, but it's not what happened. It almost never is. Alright, so we're going to switch over to She-Hulk, which is going to do 2 damage to the Goblin Thrall. Perfect. Now, I want to play Beat 'em Up. Now, to do that, we're going to play Enhanced Reflexes and... Oh, this is a tough choice. Focused Rage. We're doing that, so that's going to do 1 damage to everyone. Taking him out and doing 1 damage to Green Goblin. Oh, to the villain and each minion engaged view. Perfect. Can't get Hawkeye. Oh wait, I could get Hawkeye out there. What am I talking about? Yeah, we aren't going to use Assess the Situation. Instead, we will get Hawkeye out there, so he'll get his 4 counters. That is honestly a pretty good start. If you're going to have a start, why not that one? I will use his 1 thwart to take 1 threat off the main scheme. Take a damage, and we're going to use She-Hulk to do 3 damage to Green Goblin, bringing him down to 14. Not bad. I'm okay with that start. So far, so good, basically. We do get a 4 card hand size now, which is really small. Hopefully, we get something good in it. Get a Nick Fury, which will help with that. Focus Rage, I really want to get out. Enhanced Awareness, are probably going to miss out on again. But get ready. Plus Nick Fury would be really nice. I don't think there's a way I can do that, though. We'll try. So 1 threat's going on the main scheme. Then he's going to attack, And we're just going to take the attack because She-Hulk losing health is really helpful for her Gamma Slam later on in the game. So we're going to try and make that happen. So 2 attack plus the boost card. To place 1 threat on the main scheme if he damages me. So that's 2, 3 damage, putting 1 threat on that main scheme. Then we have 3 event cards before we go into turn 2. That is a scary amount of encounter cards. So let's see what happens. Ooh, Goblin Nation. Each Goblin enemy, including Green Goblin, gets +1 attack. Boost. Put Goblin Nation into play. Alright, so it just has 2 threat on it, so it is manageable at least. Next. Goblin Soldier. Deal 1 damage when he's defeated. Perfect. That is going to use one of these counters to give him 2 damage, though. And then finally, attached to your identity, resolve each when revealed ability that you reveal 1 additional time. Spend a science resource, genius resource to discard this card. Oh. Well, we're going to use She-Hulk to do 3 damage to Goblin Soldier and get rid of him. We do have to take a damage for beating him. Can't use Nick Fury. I can't get him out there. He's too expensive. Instead, we will use this to get Focused Rage out. We'll use it real quick to take a damage and draw a card. I'm really hoping it's a genius. It is, so we will discard this card in order to get rid of media coverage. So that's over. And that's our turn. I think I'm going to stay here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to switch. Yeah, we'll stay here in this form. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so what are we looking at next turn? We're looking at Squirrel Girl, which will be nice depending on what villains come out. Make the Call could help. I don't know if there's any cards in here, honestly. We have Nick Fury. And that's about it. I think he's the only ally in there right now. But that's still a good ally to get out. In fact, we could afford him, so there's a good chance that's what we're going to do. So, it's the beginning of the villain phase. 1 threat on the main scheme. He's going to attack. He gets +1 attack from this side scheme. So that is 2, 3, plus the boost card, which is 0. So that's just 3 damage, which I am happy to see. Then before we go to turn 3, we have 1 encounter card, and it is Shadows of the Past. So early. I guess it's better than later. I don't know. Is there ever a good time? So Titania comes out, as well as Personal Challenge, and then these 3 can get shuffled in. So that's going to have 4 threat on it. It's going to stop us from stopping that main scheme, so there's a good chance that is a lost cause now. Titania is going to do 6 damage, but if we can get 2 attacks on her, she's gone. So hopefully we manage to get 2 attacks on her in 1 turn. Oh, Hawkeye does 2 damage to her right away, so that's a pretty good start. Oh, and he did damage to me as Green Goblin, so we have to add a threat to the main scheme. Forgot about that part. It all adds up. Yeah, shadows already. Shadows already. So we have the option of doing Squirrel Girl, which will do 1 damage to each of them. But I think the smarter option is to use Make the Call plus Strength and Genius to get Nick Fury out. I could do 4 damage to an enemy and just get rid of Titania right now. Or I could draw the cards. I think we're just going to get rid of Titania. She's just gone. Now, we're going to use his 2 Thwart to clear out this particular side scheme. Getting 1 damage to himself. We're going to use... Are we going to use Focus Rage? Or are we going to stop there? Let's use it. We're going to use Focus Rage to draw a card. Yeah, we're gonna put Superhuman Law Division out there. There we go. And it's not a wasted hand. Alright, ready everything up. I think I will thwart before the end of the turn. Oh, I haven't done anything with She-Hulk yet, have I? She just sat there. So she could do an attack of 3. Or a thwart of 1. We're going to do a thwart of 1. Each of these guys doing a thwart of 1. Bringing this down to 2. So hopefully in the next turn or so. Sounds good. Sounds good. Enjoy. I am nervous, so we're going to see how this goes. Alright, so I'm going to get 4 cards. I wanted to go to Alter Ego that turn, but we have Nick Fury out, so he's going to defend us. But I did want that bigger hand size. Can't win every time, though. 1 threat's going on the main scheme. And what are we at here, anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're at 6 of 7. 6 of 7. That's higher than I want to be. So he's going to attack, but we're going to have Nick Fury defend. So that's 2, 3, 4. You're out, Fury. And then before turn 4, we have another encounter card. Really? Goblin Reinforcements. When revealed, place 1 additional threat here for each Goblin minion in play. Well, that is none. That's a good news, but it's still not going to help us anytime soon. Alright, I was hoping a minion would come out that we could use Hawkeye on. I've only got 1 hit left from him, honestly. We're going to start with Focused Rage, drawing up a card. We could use Lead from the front and get rid of reinforcements very quick. Superhuman Strength sounds nice, though. Just a big 5 hit to him. Ooh, Make the Call to get Fury back out. Could just get Fury back out. I'm not seeing anything special here. I mean, the nice Superhuman Strength sounds great, but getting Fury back out, Make the Call, get Fury out here, and we're gonna do probably draw 3 cards. Okay. I wish I had something for Split Personality right now. Okay. We're going to do 2 thwart with Fury. Getting rid of this side scheme. No, not that one. This one, because I do not like extra encounter cards. Then, still have She-Hulk here. She could do an attack. That thwart is bothering, but all I've got is attack. Split Personality is nice, but it's not really helpful right this second. Can't afford to go back over. I think I have to, though. I think I really do. We're going to, we're going to switch over to She-Hulk, sorry, Jennifer Walters, heal up for 5, bring us back up to 10. Then we're going to go ahead and use Legal Practice, discarding Beat 'em Up, in order to remove 1 threat from a scheme. It's going to be this one. I'm sorry I didn't get to use Nick Fury the way I wanted to, but we did. And allow us to use Split Personality next turn because we'll have enough cards in our hand. Could use Superhuman Law Division. No, I couldn't because it's not the right type of card. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, next turn we have to do Split Personality. I'd like to do Mockingbird, and we have the option of Beat 'em Up if we have a bad situation out there. But then again, we have Beat 'em Up and Ground Stomp, so they're both very similar cards. Alright, 1 threat is going on the main scheme, but we can stop that of Jennifer Walters, so that's good news. Then he schemes for 2, 3. That is definitely going to bust that, obviously. In doing so, advance stage 2B, X is equal to the number of goblin enemies, including green goblin, in play. So we start with 4 on it, but it's going to go up by the number of green goblins, number of goblin enemies. So that's okay. Right on time, though. I said it'd be out turn 3 or 4. Wasn't much I could do to stop it. In fact, I probably shouldn't have wasted my time thwarting a few times. Could have ended this one. That probably would have been better. Okay. Anyway, so he did that, and then before turn 5, we have an encounter card. That is Titania's Fury. Titania attacks your hero. If Titania did not attack, heal all damage from Titania, and this card gains Surge. Does this mean that Titania is going to come back from the discard pile? I actually haven't had that card come out before when she wasn't in play. So does anyone actually know the answer to that question? Does Titania's Fury bring back Titania from the discard pile? Because Titania attacks your hero. If Titania did not attack, which she can't because she's not here, heal all damage from Titania and put this in this card gains Surge. So would she come back and I would gain a new one? Wondering if anyone knows the answer to that. Nope, just Surge? Perfect. I am perfectly happy with that explanation. All right. Great. All right, we still have to do another one. It's Goblin Soldier, but Hawkeye will remove 2 damage from him. I don't know why I'm exhausting him. There's no reason for that. We got one more ally in me. Hopefully we can get something to save him, but we'll see what happens there. Nick Fury is gone. And we're back in it. Let's see. What do we want to do? Ground Stomp sounds nice. Split Personality sounds better. I could do 3 to get Split Personality, and then I'd be able to go out next turn. Okay. So we are going to switch over to She-Hulk, doing 2 damage to the Goblin Soldier. Very well. Then we're going to use Focus Rage to take a damage and draw a card. All right, we're going to spend 1, 2 to do Ground Stomp, doing 1 damage to each enemy. That's going to get rid of this Goblin Soldier and do a damage to Green Goblin himself. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3 to get Split Personality. I can flip over, but before I do that, actually, before I even do that, I'm going to use She-Hulk to... Do I want to thwart and get rid of that personal challenge? Let's just end the personal challenge. Let's just get that over. You know what? No. We're not, because we're going to have Superhuman Law Division. We're going to do 3 damage, bringing him down to 10 HP. Then we'll spend these 3 to do Split Personality, switching us over, and we get to draw 6 cards. Alright, let's see if this worked. We will use Strength in Numbers, exhaust any number of allies you control. Draw 1 card for each ally exhausted this way. We have a Gamma Slam. We have a Gamma Slam, which is only worth 6 right now, but it will be worth more. That I can assure you. So that's a hero action. That's a response, so that's not going to help me. I was hoping I would get something that we could use in order to clear out some threat or put it more on my board, but I didn't quite get that. I got support here from Quinn Carrier, and that could work. But that's all I really got. So we're going to go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3 to get Quinn Carrier out here. And that's good news. And then we will use this. We're going to use this to generate a wild resource to fuel Superhuman Law Division in order to get rid of Personal Challenge, ending that side scheme. That's a start. Right? Yeah, I can't do anything else with these particular cards this turn. We will ready up. Draw up to our 6 cards. We're already almost at the end of our deck. We've seen what she has to offer. So 1 threat's going on the main scheme because there's only 1 goblin. He's going 2 scheme, so that's 2 plus his boost card of 3 now. So that's 3 going on the main scheme. We have to do something about that. That's going to be... Oh wait, we could have stopped the 1. So you know what, we'll put 3 out there. But Jennifer Walters would have stopped that first one. Then before turn 6, we have an encounter card. I was really hoping it for a minion. Get Hawkeye used up. Attach the enemy with the highest printed hit points and without another Goblin glider attached. If you cannot, this card gains Surge. Spend 2 energy resources to discard this card. So he's going to get +1 attack, basically. Alright, what are we looking at here? We've got Gamma Slam available to us, but not so much in a way that we can really use. We're going to start our turn by doing Quinn Carrier to do this and get rid of 2 of these. That's a little more manageable. Then we'll switch to Jennifer Walters, doing 2 damage right away to Green Goblin. Now, I have taken 6 damage, so if we can manage to do 2 more damage, we could bring it down with a Gamma Slam. Do I want to do that? Or I could use 1-2 punches and save that Gamma Slam for stage 3, which might be smarter. We're going to use Focused Rage to draw a card. It's our last one. Ah, there's our Rapid Response. Alright, we're going to spend 1-2 to get Rapid Response on Hawkeye. We're going to do 3 attack with She-Hulk, bringing him down to 5. Then I'm going to use I'm going to spend, Maria Hill here to do a 1-2 punch so I can ready her back up and do another 3, bringing him down to 2. Then I could use Hawkeye now, and in doing so, it would only be 1 more damage, so that wouldn't be enough. Maybe we don't do anything else. Maybe that's the turn. Could spend the Gamma Slam and end it, but I really want this Gamma Slam for stage 3. I might be limiting myself there, but I really think that's the way to go. Okay, we're going to stop there for the turn. We do have to shuffle everything up, which is going to get us an extra encounter card. So it's probably a good thing I didn't go to stage 3 that turn. If I had, I would have had many extra encounter cards, which was not as much fun. Not as much fun at all. Alright, so we get 4 cards. We got another Rapid Response, so we could really save Hawkeye again. Alright, so there's only 1 threat going on the main scheme. It is still at 6 of 11, which I do not like, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. We're going to let Hawkeye defend against this attack. So that's 2, 3, plus this boost. 4. Hawkeye is defeated, but that triggers this Rapid Response, so he comes back. Ta-da. Good as new. This Hawkeye can fit so many arrows. Okay. Then, we've got turn 7 coming up, but we've got 2 encounter cards between us and there. Master Plan. Place 4 threat on each side scheme. If there are no side schemes in play, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a side scheme is discarded. Reveal that side scheme. Do not like that one. Do not like it at all. Sam I am. This isn't good. This isn't good. I've seen a lot of side schemes already, an unusually high amount for the particular scenario we're doing here. There it is, overrun, and that is a when defeated text, so we're not going to worry about it just yet. Just yet. That does add 2 acceleration tokens, though, which does kind of hinder some of my options. And then we have Wicked Ambitions. Discard X cards from the encounter deck where X is equal to the double the villain's stage number. Oh. Okay, so I have to discard 4 of them, and then I have to put any goblin minions out in play. This isn't good. Goblin Knight. This is exactly what happened to me earlier. Alright. So, if Goblin Thrall has guard, at least this will happen, and they'll both take 2 damage. So that's good news. But man, that is not looking good. Not looking good. I had a plan for this turn, and it's just fallen apart. It's not a huge surprise. Okay. We'll start our turn by using Focused Rage to draw a card. Just get another option, you know? See what we got. Anything I can do? Do 1-2 punch. That would help quite a bit with some of these, so let's do that. We'll do 3 damage to Goblin Knight. We'll use Strengthen numbers to do 1-2 punch so that we ready him up. That's at 3, 4, 5, 6. With that in play, that's not good. Maybe I shouldn't do that 1-2 punch. Hold on. Maybe instead I should get Fury out here so I can start working on that. We're going to do that. So Queen Carrier and 1, 2, 3. Get out Nick Fury. We are going to... Do I want to draw cards or do damage? You could do 4 damage right away, which would have been a better use of my time here, but that's okay. We're going to draw the 3 cards. We're going to hopefully that works. Hopefully that does it. Didn't really do anything for us. We tried, but didn't quite make it. Well, we can at least use him right here to stop the Goblin Knight. So that's over. That's 1 down. And you know what? We can use Hawkeye to do 1 damage and take out the Goblin Thrall. So, that's pretty good. That, all things considered, I'm happy with that. I wish I could ready up She-Hulk, but I don't have a way. I really wanted to get rid of some threat this turn, because that's going to go bad real quick. I think what we'll do is spend these 2 to get superhuman strength out here. She-Hulk gets +2 attack. After She-Hulk attacks, discard superhuman strength, stun the attacked enemy. So that's going to help us. But not quite there yet. We can at least use Nick Fury to defend this turn. So that's good news. You got to make the call here, so that's good. 1 threat's going on the main scheme. Actually, 3 threats going on the main scheme, which is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 of 11. Not pretty. Then he's going to attack. Nick Fury's going to defend. 2, 3, 4. Bye-bye, Nick Fury. Then before turn 8, we have another encounter card. We are still on phase 2 of the 3. This is not great. Legal work. You may flip to alter ego form. You know what's worse about legal work? If you're She-Hulk, you're about to go into a Jennifer Walters stage with only 4 cards, which is basically useless. Okay, so exhaust Jennifer Walters, remove legal work from play, give the main scheme 1 acceleration token, discard this obligation. I mean, I can't take another acceleration token. That just can't be an option. Oh, man. Okay. What we can do is use Quinn Carrier with Superhuman Law Division to take 2 threat off of this scheme, at least. I don't know if there's anything else I can really do. If I switch over, I can do 2 damage, which will finish off Green Goblin. Maybe that's just the answer. Use Focus Rage. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to switch over, which is going to do 2 damage to Green Goblin, bringing him down to 0. That's 1. Now, when revealed, deal 3 encounter cards to each player. Okay, this is going to be really bad. After Green Goblin attacks and damages you, place 2 threat on the main scheme. Very well. So we did that, and now he is at, 20 HP. Right? Really? Oh, man. Alright, 20 HP. We can use Focus Rage to draw a card and take a damage. Now, do I want to use Make the Call and get Nick Fury back? Or, you know what? No, it's Gamma Slam time. It's Gamma Slam. We're going all out. If we're doing this, we're going all out. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 cards spent to do Gamma Slam. Deal X damage to an enemy to a maximum of 15. X is the amount of damage you have sustained. We've taken 9 damage. I'll take it. That's almost half of his health. So, you know what? I'll take it. He's down to 11, which is better of a score than I probably deserve at this point. I wish I could use Superhuman Strength. Next turn, hopefully we can. Alright. 1, 2, 3, just 4. That's all I get. That's going to be 1, 2, 3 going on the main scheme. So again, it's at 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of 11. Not happy about that. Got Mockingbird here, so that's good. And another Focus Rage. Mockingbird's probably the way to go, though. So, 1 threat. We did that. Now he's going to attack. He has an attack of 3, 4. But when he does damage to me, if he does any damage to me, 2 threat goes on the main scheme, which is going to make that bust and end the game. So I have to have Hawkeye defend. I don't have a way around that. This is going to be end. There's no way I survive all of these encounter cards. I can pretty much guarantee it. So that's 3, 4, and the boost card to take out Hawkeye. 5, 6 damage. I should have defended, honestly. No, that still would have taken damage. That's right. It's any damage, not just 1 or 2. Okay. So there's that. That ends that. And now we have to do, before turn 9, 4 encounter cards, which there's no way. There's simply no way I survive 4 encounter cards with 6 HP, no allies, and only 1 threat left to go on the main scheme. Ooh, a new side scheme. That really mixes it up. Alright, so that's going to be 2 threat on there, and it has a 1 revealed. Place 1 additional threat here for each goblin minion in play. There are none, so that's good news. Then, another side scheme. Why not? This one has yep, it's definitely over now. Each player must choose either spend a science and a punch resource or place 2 threat here. We're just going to put the 3 threat there because nothing is going to stop this at this point. I'm just curious to see if I'm going to survive this. Tombstone. After Tombstone attacks you and damages you, discard 1 science punch resource from your hand if able. This is ugly. And then Goblin Thrall. Has guard. Wow. Okay. That is really, really bad. That is not a situation I want to be in. And I definitely am. So, we will start our turn by doing 1, 2, 3 to get Mockingbird out. We'll use Mockingbird to stun an enemy. I guess we'll go ahead and just stun Green Goblin. We'll then use her to thwart, getting rid of these acceleration tokens. Yeah, you're right. I did survive the 4 encounter cards. I can then use She-Hulk, and she's gonna get a 5 damage, so that's good. So let's go ahead and use that 5 damage on Tombstone, I suppose. Who is now stunned. Okay, I could use Focused Rage, but it's going to lower my health and give me a new card. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Might as well try, right? So 1 damage, draw a card. Lead from the front's not going to do anything. Okay. It's not even going to help with Superhuman Law Division. Ah, but this will. So, this is gone, by the way. We will switch over to Jennifer Walters. We will exhaust Quinn Carrier in order to do Superhuman Law Division. Taking 2 threat off a scheme, that's going to be Goblin Reinforcements. At least we saved our score a little bit, but not really a lot. Not really. Okay. How does this end? I might survive another round. No, because he's going to scheme. There's no way I survive. Because he's stunned. He's not confused. Yeah, this is over. Okay. We'll ready everything up and just see how dramatically it ends, I guess. There's that. Oh wait, it just stops right away because it's 1 plus the goblin enemy, which is 2. I can only stop 1. 1 busts it. Because that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. That is that. We get 2 more attempts at it. This did go poorly, but honestly, kind of the way I expected given how it's gone so far with my practice rounds. So I'm going to enter my results, clean up, and try 1 more time. Well, 2 more times, but 1 more time right after this. So I'll be right back. All right, we are back, and that was pretty ugly. I mean, we survived through 9 rounds, which is probably as good as I'm going to get at this, but we're going to try again. I also have no clue what to play for this scenario. Like I said, I chose Jennifer Walters She-Hulk because, generally speaking, I like playing as her, so that's what I went with. I think Hawkeye is a great option, and I actually haven't even played the Wasp yet. I assigned her to this round before the round was even designed. I just knew that this was when she'd be released, so I figured she'd get out for a lot of new players. A lot of players that wanted to see the new character, I mean. So, haven't played her, so I didn't know what to do with her. So I just went full-on She-Hulk, and we're going to see how it goes. We are 0 for 1 right now, but there's time. All right, that is at, should be 18, not 16. We've got everything that we start with in play, I think. Oh, if you're just joining us, this is for the Solo Champions League. It's a league of my own design. It takes the win-lose condition of Marvel Champions and kind of ups it a little bit. Like, how well did you win or how badly did you lose by using measurable stats, like the, I don't know, HP on your heroes at the end of the game. How much HP the villains have left. How much threat is on all schemes in the game. Stuff like this. It's really fun. Check it out. There's a link below. And I'm going to get ready here with our 6-card starting hand. Alright, let's see if we want any mulligans here. Ooh, a rapid response and a Hawkeye right away? That's nice. Legal practice, assess the situation, and to the rescue. I could use every single one of these. Alright, we're going to not mulligan anything. We are going to switch Jennifer Walters, though, which is going to do 2 damage right away to the Goblin Thrall. And then spend 1, 2, and 3 to get Hawkeye out here. It's going to get 4 counters on him. And I'm going to use his 1 attack to get rid of the Goblin Thrall. That's gone. Can't get rapid response out right now. Unfortunately, we're going to do 3 damage to Green Goblin, bringing him down to 15. Oh, I forgot we have to have our starting encounter cards. Deal 2 encounter cards. Can't use these guys just yet. That's going to be that turn. I only get to draw 2 cards. Alright, that's 1 threat on the main scheme. Then he's going to attack. We're just going to take the attack. It is 2 plus this boost card. That's 4 damage, bringing me down to 11. Then we have, before turn 2, we have to do 3 encounter cards. There is nothing fun about that. Tombstone. Really? 9 damage Tombstone minion. At least Hawkeye acts. Gets our 2 damage on him. Hopefully we can get rid of him quick. Then we've got Advance, the villain schemes. So that's 2 plus a boost card. That's 4. It's already schemed out. That's 4 with 3 on it already. So when completed, each player not engaged with a Goblin minion must discard 3 cards from the encounter deck and put the first Goblin minion discarded this way into play, engaged with them. So, first Goblin minion engaged is Monster. You are stunned. If you are already stunned, take 2 damage. This is ugly. And then Goblin Knight. Really? Really? There's a total of... We got... Well, first of all, there's this. So that's going to start with 4 on it. This is a really bad start. Incredibly bad start. Forgot about the Hawkeyes. At least they do their 2 damage. Nope, that's a 2, not file 4. Okay. Couldn't really do much worse than this. I guess I'll put this rapid response on Hawkeye. Go ahead and let him do what? I mean, honestly, I can attack with She-Hulk getting rid of this, and we'll use Hawkeye to... He's going to take a damage, and we'll have him, what? One threat or one scheme? Or one damage down here, I mean. We're going to take... We're going to do a damage to Tombstone, I guess. And then we're going to switch to Jennifer Walters. And we're going to hope that matters. It's really my only hope at this point. Squirrel Girl is fantastic. She's going to help. Okay. One threat on the main scheme. But it's actually +1 for each goblin. So that's 1, 2, 3 threat going on that main scheme. So it's at 7 of 11. Oh, there's no way to... It's over. Because he's going to get 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus a boost card. Okay, we lost in 2 turns. We lost in 2 turns. Because he schemes for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this already has 7 on it of a total of 11. That's it. That is it. Okay, that might be the shortest game I've ever played of this. Clean it up and give it one final attempt. I will be right back. We are back, and yeah, rough indeed. That was bad. That was the quickest game I've ever had. In fact, yeah, I mean, considering how long that 9-round game took just to lose there, to have that really quick one, maybe is more merciful, I guess. I guess that's one way of looking at it. Okay, so we've got Goblin Thrall in play. We do start with 2 encounter cards. Now, this is for the Solo Champions League. If you're just joining us, it's just another way of playing Marvel Champions with a tiny bit of a competitive edge. Get ranked each week based on measurable stats. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Check it out. There's a link below. If you enjoy the leagues, if you enjoy the videos, if you enjoy however you found me, check out the Patreon. That might be something you're interested in. There's all sorts of things like rewards in the league, like mid-round results, upcoming round info, and special members-only rounds between seasons. I enjoy running the league, and the Patreon helps me keep it going. It pays for the website, it pays for just the time I have to put into it, which is a lot, trust me. So if you're interested, check it out. I do have a few thank yous this week for newer members, and that is for Valdinsky. Thank you, Valdinsky. Valdinsky's been a member of the Solo Champions League for quite a while, I think from season 1 or 2. So thank you for joining, Valdinsky. Thanks for sticking around, and I hope you're enjoying yourself. And then we got Neo Geo Kel, another member that's been around for quite a while. Thank you, Neo Geo Kel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, hope you're enjoying yourself, and I'm going to probably get slaughtered now, so enjoy that. Alright, we get 6 cards. What can we do here? There's got to be something. Ground Stomp would help with Jennifer Walter, She-Hulk's starting ability. 1-2 punch, 1-2 punch. You know, that all sounds great. Alright, and draw 2 cards for that. We're going to get rid of those 2. Get this out here. Okay. We're going to switch Jennifer Walters, She-Hulk, doing 2 damage to the Goblin Thrall. Then, I'm going to spend 1-2 on Ground Stomp, getting rid of Goblin Thrall, and doing 1 damage to Green Goblin himself. Now, going to attack with She-Hulk, bringing him down to 14. I think I'm going to spend Mockingbird to do a 1-2 punch, readying her up, and do another 3 down to 11. I mean, that's really as good as I can do. It's as much damage as I can do, at least, in 1 turn. So we get our new hand of 4. Gamma Slam early. That's not what you want to see. Alright, that's 1 threat on the main scheme. Then Green Goblin is going to attack. So, that's 2 attack. We're just going to take it, because hopefully we can maybe use Gamma Slam next turn. So 2. I really hate these guards that come from the deck, because you have a plan for the next turn. And then, oh yeah, here's a real quick 3 HP minion that you completely ruins your plan. Okay. So it's still 2 damage, though, bringing me down to 13. Then we have 3 encounter cards to do before turn 3. Sorry, turn 2. The 3 encounter cards are Death from Above. Green Goblin attacks with X attack, where X equal to the villain's stage number. So he's going to attack for 2 attack, plus a boost card, 3 damage. We'll take it down to 10. Then, another one. The villain attacks you. 2 damage, plus a boost card, 3, bringing me down to 7. Then, a last one is the villain schemes, because why not? Oh my god. Alright, that is 2. I can't remember. Do the minions also scheme when you do advance, or is it just the villain? Can't remember. I always have to look that one up. So the villain schemes. I actually think it's in this one. Ba-ba-bum-bum-bum-ba-dum-bum. Nope, the minions are a separate scheme, it looks like. So, it's just him. So that's 2 plus the boost card. Really? Goblin Knight. So that's 4, though. So 2, 3, 4, which is going to bust this. Which is then going to reveal 3 cards. And I put the first Goblin minion that comes out. Which is this soldier here. At least we lost Shadows of the Past. Okay. This is going to be painful. It just is already. Okay. I had a Gamma Slam. I don't know what I was going to do with it, but I had it. We're going to use She-Hulk to get rid of this Goblin Thrall. You know what? No. I guess I have to, don't I? I don't have a lot of options here. Oh, if he was a boost... Oh, I thought he comes out. You're right. You're right. He gets shuffled back in. So thanks for that save, at least. You're right. I just assumed he was, because that's how most of the minions work in this. It did not read him back this turn. So that's good news. Thank you. Okay. So. Still have all of this. I do have a 1-2 punch, which would clear him out and do 3 of our 5 damage to him. I think I have to do that. I think it's the only way. So, She-Hulk attacks, getting rid of this Goblin Thrall. Then we use... Oh, we'll spend... I really want to save that Gamma Slam. We'll spend... Get ready to use 1-2 punch, readying up, doing 3 damage to him again. Or for the first time. Switching over to Jennifer Walters. Readying up to get the 6 cards. Okay, that's going to be 2 threat in the main scheme because there are 2 goblins in play. Green Goblin and Goblin Soldier. So we're at 6 of 11 already. And then he's going to scheme. So 2, 3, and this boost card of 5. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that is the end of our 3rd and final attempt at this. Wow. That was ridiculously difficult. That was so bad. Okay. I feel bad for everyone else who's playing this, which is everyone else in the league. Sorry. It happens sometimes. I had to put everything out there, and this is the one this week. Okay. Okay. This is going to be bad. Thanks for watching. This was really ugly. That was two games lost on turn 2, and 1 game lost on turn 9. Not much I could do about it. Everything that happened was out of my hands. The only thing I could have done was stayed in hero form this turn. But now that I think about it, I would have stopped one of those things of Jennifer Walters. And I'd be at 10 instead of 11. Let's see if I can fix this. I don't remember exactly what was in my hand. There's definitely a Gamma Slam, Maria Hill. Yes. Yes. I don't remember the other ones. I think it was Superhuman Strength. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was it Avengers Mansion? No, I spent that earlier. I don't know what the 6th card was, but you know what? I'm going to try anyway. Because I know these 5 are in it. No, I gotta try and figure out what that 6th card was. It wasn't 1-2 punch. Because here's my point. Is Jennifer Walters would have stopped one of the threats on there. So I'd actually be at 10 instead of 11. Right? Because it'd be 2, 3, 4, 5. Which would put me at 10. Right? No, that would put me at 12, wouldn't it? Because I was at... You know what? Forget it. Forget it. Trying to save it, but I can't at this point. Don't even remember exactly what happened, but I'm pretty sure I did actually have another turn in me. But who knows what this encounter card was. In fact, let's just check. It was Tombstone, so he would have come out. I guess I probably would have had another turn in me, but it's not worth it. It was definitely a loss. Oh, you think it was teamwork? It's okay. It's fine. Definitely a loss. Thank you for checking in on that, though. Wow. This is a tough combination, and She-Hulk is not really built for it. She's just not. All these minions. I thought the ability to do 1 damage to all minions and stuff like that would really add up more, but it's not happening as often as I thought. I have all the basic cards that do it, plus her cards that do it, and I thought that'd be happening more often. The minions, more than anything, get used for defenses, and they go away very quickly. I barely got to use Hawkeye. The few times I did use Hawkeye, he was very successful, and that's good news, but it just wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough to keep up. So that is the end of my entries into this season, or this round. We've got one more round, round 5, which is honestly, it's even harder. Just going to put that out there now. Round 5 is even harder than this one was. So, good luck to everyone. We have 1 round left in this season, and then hopefully not everyone abandons us after all this difficult work. So, thank you. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good night.